Hello, I am Abdulwasel Abdusatarif. I work at school number 16 in Andijan district. Today, I am going to discuss the topic, the problems, solutions and recommendations of teaching reported speech. Reported speech is a little bit difficult topic for class 8 pupils, so during this presentation, I'll show you some tips and recommendations for you. When I come up with how to teach and educate, how to answer, the first thing I know about is the knowledge of the tongue that names bodies and phenomena. Abu Nasr al-Farabi. This presentation includes 3 sections. The first one is the problems that we are facing while teaching reported speech. The next one, the causes of misunderstanding the topic. The third one is the effective ways and the recommendations to tackle the issue. So, there are following problems to teach the topic. First one is Class 8 pupils don't have awareness on this topic. Why? Because in this grade, pupils isn't usually taught on mother tongue on this topic. The reported speech is usually taught in class 9s. And the next one is activities and explanations aren't enough. The teachers who have lessons in these classes know about it. And the academic hours, we don't usually have academic hours to organize our lessons on this topic. What are the causes? Every problem has causes. Let's learn it. As a result of sharing ideas with my colleagues, I'd like to point out the following reasons. First one, pupils don't always revise grammar. That can be main cause because pupils find the learning grammar very boring. And the next cause is class 8 pupils don't know about the indirect speech on the mother tongue. And the last cause is some pupils may find this theme boring or difficult if we don't use interactive methods to teach. So in the beginning of the lesson or in the lesson, if we don't have interactive activities, this theme can be boring for our learners. So I recommend some helpful tips. These tips include some recommendations. My first recommendation is that in the beginning of the lesson, it will be better if we start our lesson by demonstrating real-life examples in an interactive way. They may include videos, flip charts, brainstorming activities, and others. The next one is, while activities, we can use communicative exercises, short stories, and games. The last one is, in order to consolidate the topics, the instructor can use tests, grammar, activities. Let's watch the video together.
What's your name?
My name is Claudia.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
And Claudia, do Brazilians celebrate birthdays?
We celebrate birthdays just like here. We have birthday cake, balloons, and presents.
Okay. All right. Did you hear what she said? She told us her name is Claudia, and she said she's from Brazil. Claudia said that Brazilians celebrate birthdays just like here in the U.S. She said they have birthday cakes, balloons, and presents. Did you see that I didn't change her verbs? She said her name is Claudia. She is from Brazil, and Brazilians celebrate birthdays. They have cake, balloons, and presents. I kept the verb tenses because these are facts and these are general truth.
So you see the video. This video about to teach the reporter's speech, general facts and or general truths. If the speaker states a fact that's still true at the time of reporting, then we keep the present tense. Changing the verb tense is possible, but it isn't necessary. Birthday cakes are common in many cultures, said the baker. The baker said that birthday cakes are common in many cultures. So, and I suggest some activities to use in the lessons. They are chain reports. The version number 1 is: the following activity is a variation of the well-known broken telephone. Whisper a sentence in English to a student. That student then whispers it to another, and so on until the last student has to say aloud what was said originally. The number version 2. If the above seems too easy, ask students to alternate reporter speech, direct speech. If they hear it in a reporter speech, they put it back to direct speech and vice versa. For example, I like ice cream. He said he likes ice cream. I like something, and this continues like this. The next activity may be tests that I mentioned above. A reporter speech. For example, I work in a school. He said he in a school. So students can do this type of activities during the lesson. So, and you can give some exercises like this. Make up sentence with she said that. By looking at this type of handouts, maybe cards, pupils can make up this type of sentence. I like to live in New York. She said that. She likes to live in New York. She said that. Rome is a picturesque city to visit. She said that. Rome is a picturesque city to visit. And Paul goes to school by bus every day. She said that. Paul goes to school by bus every day. So, this is the presentation, dears. Thank you for your attention. And during the presentation, I hope you took useful information on it. So, goodbye for now, dears. If you like this presentation,